don't make it to the fundraiser soon, things could get ugly. Oh, Whitney! Thanks again for using me on this.
Hey, I get it. College is expensive. You want to make easy money taking boring pictures of wrinkly rich people? Go nuts! But you should probably stay away from me.
Let me guess, you've got some pointed questions about the task force?
Among other things. I give it 10 minutes before I get kicked out.
Hey, Harry!
Pete! Oh man, I know we haven't seen each other much since we were kids, but this doesn't seem like your kind of scene.
Society pages. I'm a part-time photographer for the Bugle. Smile. Great, got it. Thanks.
Drinks, gentlemen. Take.
Whoops. Sorry.
You know, don't worry about it. I gotta go anyways. I've got, important things to do.
Me too. Something fishy about that guy. Better follow him. Time to get into my work clothes. No doorbell. Guess I better get creative.
Please, what do you want?
From you, nothing. We just need your waiter uniform, so we can serve Fisk a special recipe.
What are you gonna do with us?
Depends how much you bother me.
There's someone here.
Did your mom tell you could be anything you want? Cause she was wrong. Come on, this is too easy. At least try.
Thank you. I was so scared.
Freddy doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast.
Today, you die.
Smash it. Thank you indeed.
Just what I wanted. Open sesame! Okay, that didn't work. On to plan B. It's my lucky day.
You won't get me so easily, Spider!
This'll shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. Well, I saved Fisk from the Russians. Now to find out if I have to save anyone else from him. Nobody knows Fisk as well as these folks. Better keep my ears open. Oh yeah!
The problem is the gangs have all this money. Please. Make it a fair fight. Have you seen the task force equipment? State of the art. It's about time we got serious about cleaning up these streets.
All I know is Spider-Man saved my brother's life. He didn't ask for money or anything. He's okay in my book.
Yeah? What's his training? What if he hurt someone while he's saving them? Who pays their medical bills? That Daily Bugle guy is right. He's a menace.
Hey, with all these crooks turning the streets into a war zone, I'll take all the help we can get.
The task force is all the help we need. Now that Fisk is properly funding it, the police can handle this.
What's your problem with Spider-Man?
My problem is no one should have that kind of power without having to answer to the public. It's like that old saying, power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely.
It's not really absolute power. He's not ruling us. I see it more like great power. And what's to say he's not using that great power responsibly? Don't you think there's at least a chance of that?
Ha! You've been reading too many comic books, pal.
Isn't it kind of ironic for Wilson Fisk to be having an anti-crime fundraiser?
So, this is gonna sound like a bad pickup line, but you seem really familiar. Have we met?
Judging from your bargain basement suit, I doubt we move in the same circles.
Oh, I get it. One with a silver spoon in your mouth. Huh?
Hardly. For me, silver's an acquired taste.
Well, I'm here for the Daily Bugle, so, you know anything interesting about Fisk?
I know he hangs out with rich older men, and you're scaring him off, so I'll have to say goodbye. Look me up when you move out of your mom's basement.
I don't live with my mom. I live with my aunt. Well, nice meeting you. My name's Peter. As if you care.
I'm Felicia.
But what? Well, he knows how to make an entrance. You're blotting out the sun. Time to talk to the big man himself.
Hey, back off.
Should I tell Whitney Chang he has no comment on the Russian mobsters tied up downstairs?
It's all right. I like this young man's boldness. He mustn't reveal that to anyone. It would play into the criminals' hands. They want to make people afraid to support my anti-crime efforts.
But if no one knows what they did, they'll get away with it. And try again.
Oh, I assure you, they will not get away with it.
Meaning what, exactly?
Well, the task force will get them, of course. We've been gathering intelligence on this organization for some time.
But no one's been able to stop them yet. Not the police, not Spider-Man.
Don't say that name to me! Spider-Man. He fancies himself a hero. But he's let crime run rampant. The police are bound by the laws of probable cause. Spider-Man is not. If he hasn't stopped this scum by now, he's either incompetent or he simply doesn't care.
What's your beef with Spider-Man? Seems like you're after the same thing.
If Spider-Man is going to operate outside the law, one would think he can accomplish things more expediently. But he contents himself with apprehending purse snatchers. He's a dilettante, a thrill-seeker, worse than useless. Still, he does seem popular with children. In fact, I recently secured his likeness rights.
You what?
It's this very war that will be the end of the gangs. The more they escalate, the harder it becomes for them to hide.
Wait, are you saying the Russians are still smuggling guns into the city?
Don't put words in my mouth, young man. I'm just a backer. I leave the crime fighting to trained professionals. Now, excuse me. I have funds to raise.
Yeah, I've got, important things to do, too. That map I found showed a lot of Russian mob activity around a trucking company. Seems like the perfect cover for bringing weapons into the city. That truck's my ticket to finding the Russian mob's leaders.
Quick, before those task force idiots see us.
Relax. We set a car on fire 10 blocks away. They're distracted by that.
I haven't done this kind of heavy lifting in years.
Me neither. But there's a reason we've lasted this long. Not many of our soldiers even know about this place.
Yeah, here. I guess everyone's a big shot. Is it true what they say about the killer? Is he one of the cross species?
I heard he is just a man.
If that's true, Jack the Ripper was just a man. I am telling you, there is something demonic about anyone who could do that to a human being.
One time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
I lost 3 men to that Carnage Killer. If someone doesn't get him soon...
Patience, Misha. I hear we are making progress.
We've got him! No more tricks. Now you must fight!
That was fun. Let's do it again. That's the kind of heavy artillery you see in combat zones. Can't let it hit the streets. And boom goes the dynamite.
I just called David. He says the Carnage Killer's still tied up.
How do we know it's just one man? Maybe he has friends. Maybe there's an army of them.
Maybe your mother dropped you on your head too many times. Just be ready for anything.
Police would destroy these weapons. Take the chance of someone else finding them first.
Hey, Grigori!
I might just have a future at this. Halfway there. Gotta find the rest of those weapons fast. Those weapons don't hurt anyone is to wreck them. Luckily, I'm good at that. No way.
How disappointing.
Did you expect me to stand there? Now I'm on to you. Pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed.
I found him!
And me without my marshmallows.
We've got him! Did you hear? The Carnage Killer? We have him. Sasha's group and men.
Here? Are they crazy?
Calm down. He's not a monster. He's not even very big.
I don't care how big he is. I saw what he did to Vasily. I don't want to be anywhere near him.
See, this is where bad guys shouldn't have nice weapons. They leave them out where anything could happen. wishing they'd paid for that
I'm telling you, he's right where we left him. Your men are panicking like children.
I believe you. Just show me so I can tell them I saw it with my own eyes.
Better yet, take a picture with your phone. You can show them yourself. We've beaten him senseless.
Please, I keep telling you, I'm not who you think. I sell advertising.
Then why did someone break in here to save you, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Makes sense now, eh? A weakling like you could never kill our men alone. Tell us who you're working with. Talk!
Nobody. Oh, please. Please, nobody.
That guy's no killer.
I'll give you anything you want. Just don't hurt me.
Hit him again.
Time to put a stop to this. I webbed your nostrils open so you won't snore. No need to thank me.
Now we'll see who is
Spider-Man! I knew it! He's working with a killer!
You are all flesh and no substance! No. Please. Now!
If I was working with the Carnage Killer, you'd be dead right now. Be glad you were wrong. These guys seem to think you killed a bunch of their friends.
It's not true. It's not true. I was going to my car, and I saw someone attack one of these Russian guys. He's the killer, not me.
How'd you end up here?
I yelled. Then the killer ran. I went to see if I could help the victim. Then his friend showed up. My hands were bloody. But they wouldn't believe that I didn't do it.
This man you say was the real killer. What does he look like?
White, red hair, skinny, wild eyes. The strength of a madman. Not the kind of madman I work with.
Your license says you live in Jersey. If you can prove you weren't in the city when the Carnage Killer struck, I'll let you go.
No problem. I was in San Diego all last week, at a convention.
That's the ambulance I called. You'll be okay now.